On a cold November night in 1923, sirens wailed at the old Zante station, nestled among the Italian hills. The Zante Express, a well-known line between Rome and Milan, was preparing to depart on its usual journey. This was a special trip, carrying only 27 passengers, mostly noblemen and merchants, along with a crew of 6. Everything seemed normal. The train's wheels creaked on the tracks, black smoke slowly rose from the chimney, and the lights faded into the darkness. Everything seemed to be going well until the train reached the mountain tunnel known as the Lombardy Tunnel, a rocky passage that swallows trains in its darkness for several minutes before hurling them out the other side. But this time, the train didn't emerge. Station workers on the other side of the tunnel waited a long time, but the train never appeared. 10 minutes passed, then 20, and there was still no sign of the train or its passengers. Search teams were sent into the tunnel, but they found nothing but empty track, as if the train had never entered it. As the news spread, panic began to grip everyone. How could an entire train, carrying passengers and luggage, disappear without a trace? Italian authorities launched an extensive investigation, and engineers and railway experts were called in, but no logical explanation could be found. As the days passed, strange accounts began to emerge. One witness, an elderly farmer who was working near the tunnel that night, swore that he saw a thick fog surrounding the train before it disappeared, and that he heard muffled screams coming from inside, but that they seemed to come from very far away. Later, more bizarre testimony emerged. In a distant city called Verona, an elderly woman claimed to have seen the same train, but not as it was in 1923. Rather, it seemed to be a ghost passing through the night fog, dimly lit, without a driver or passengers, as if crossing through time. 50 years after the incident, new evidence emerged that turned the investigation upside down. In 1973, a group of workers expanding the railway found an old letter hidden among the rocks near the tunnel. The paper was worn, but some of the words remained clear. "I'm stuck here. I don't know where we are. Time isn't the same. Don't let them take you." The signature was Emilio Demetri, one of the passengers on the missing train. Some researchers began to study this phenomenon and found that the Lombardy Tunnel lies on a mysterious timeline, like a gateway between different eras. Some theories have suggested that the train may have entered another time dimension, where it remains trapped, crossing time unpredictably. This could explain the testimonies of people who have claimed to have seen it in different times, but if the train still exists in another dimension, are the passengers still alive? Do they sense time, or have they become mere ghosts lost in the fog? To this day, no trace of the train has been found, and no definitive explanation has emerged for what happened. But on foggy nights, some locals still report hearing the sound of a distant train, screaming in the darkness, as if searching for a way back. The end.